Yeah, welcome back once again. In this video, we are going to uh, see how to deal with evil dreams. In the earlier section, I have talked about the two kinds of dreams that you will always be having, and they come based on certain grounds. Their their appearance in your dream world, in your dream life, depends on certain things, which I'll be talking about in this particular video, so that you may know the source, because you can be having an evil dream, and the evil dream is coming because of something that is present with you, and until you do away with the source, there's no way you can terminate that evil dream. Now, evil dreams can be terminated, but until you understand the source and the nature and the reason why it is showing up in your dream life, you can't deal with it. And once you are not able to deal with it, it will continue to destroy. Look, evil dreams can make people go into masturbations. Evil dream can make people fall sick. Evil dream can destroy people's marriage. Evil dream can make people sexually perverted, because in an evil dream, it's like an inducement. Something negative is being induced into your life. It's like a negative, it's like an evil program that is being coded into your life to destroy you, to damage you, to destroy every good thing around you. That is what the evil dream is coming to do. That is the intention of an evil dream. So you don't want to entertain evil dreams. If you have had one before, if you're having evil dreams uh, occasionally or at certain time intervals, it calls for you to do something about it, and set yourself free in order for that dream not to destroy your life, because every evil dream comes to destroy. It can affect your career, it can affect your ministry, it can affect your children. Evil dreams are terrible, and we want to avoid them completely. So what are the sources of evil dreams? In the earlier section, I said that it comes from the realm of darkness, where they are injected by evil entities or evil spirits that may be having interest in find expression in your life. So basically, those are the, now, on what grounds do those spiritual entities stand to enter your dream life? This is what we want to look at, because the ground is what will always make the evil dream to keep coming. The ground is what has become something like a pattern that repeats the evil dream. So until you deal with that pattern, the dream will keep on repeating itself. It doesn't matter how and what solution you may try to apply. So far as the pattern has not been dealt with and the pattern is there, it will frustrate your life with that particular evil dream. So what are the grounds upon which a particular dream keep coming? For example, if you go to sleep and then you wake up, or maybe you sleep and in the dream you find that somebody is having sex with you. Like I said, this is one of the most commonest dreams that a lot of people have. Now, this dream is not just coming because it feels like coming. There are reasons why this dream is coming. There's reasons why you're having this dream. One of the reason may be that there's a covenant in your family. There's a covenant that governs the bloodline you are coming from. There's a covenant that uh, your blood that is connected with your blood, and because your blood is connected to that covenant, it is always instigating that dream. So the reason why that dream is coming is because of what? A covenant. So a covenant here is the grounds upon which that dream. So until you have dealt with the covenant, this dream will never stop, no matter what you do. And some dreams can eventually kill people. A lot of people have died out of having evil dreams or bad dreams. So we want to sometimes go into our family history and study. You want to go and make that studies. You want to understand the history of your family. Maybe you may not get it all, but you will get sufficient information that will help you to be able to recognize what covenants are there. There are different types of covenant, which is not for this session. I'll deal with it in other sections. But there are different types of covenants. And on that covenant, on that grounds, this evil dream will keep coming. And if you have to terminate this evil dream, then you have to terminate the grounds, which is the covenant upon which this dream surfaces in your life. Then other stuff may be like maybe reading a particular material, whether it's a storybook or whether it's a magazine, or maybe some incantated words that you are going to read. They also stand to invite whatever spiritual authority that those words or those material belongs to. So you may get a hold of a wrong material and you think maybe it's a storybook, maybe you think it's a story, maybe you think it's something that is, oh, everybody's reading it, but you don't know the source of that material. But trust me, if the source is from a spirit, an invisible being which is evil, that spirit will start coming to you in your dream, and you start having a particular dream from the moment you start reading that magazine or that material, or after you have absorbed enough of that material which is deposited into your soul. Then the spirit now begins to show up in your dreams to do whatever it wants to do with you, because you have laid hold of its resource. So it's that now the resource is the grounds upon which that dream is coming. That demonic spirit is now coming into your dream life, and you have to deal with that resource. Either you throw away the resource. I'll come back to the covenant because there are things that I'll have to talk about there, but I want to proceed, and then when I'm done with these basic sources, basic grounds, then I'll go back to the covenant. So in this way, you want to discard the material. You want to stop reading the material. You want to stop it totally. You don't have anything to do with it again. Burn it. Throw it in the dustbin. Just dispose it immediately. When you realize that the material has maybe a spiritual source, from a spiritual source, that is not good. You want to dispose it. Then you can also get it through the things you see, and sometimes the things you also hear. Maybe a movie you watched. These days movies are dedicated to demons, to spirits, and sometimes when you lay hold of a material that is dedicated to a demon, by the time you finish watching it, some energies have entered your spirit. Your spirit has contaminated itself by engaging some energies, and many a times people have bad dreams from these grounds also. So this one, you just want to stay away from that particular movie. If you know what you watched that led to that dream, so here you're going to have to make a retrospective check-in. You go back to try to find out, what did I watch, what did I hear. Sometimes it can be music, maybe not a video clip, but just an audio song that you listen to. It can inject some demonic energies into you, and then it will translate into this kind of evil dream. And until you discard the materials, you are not going to be free. You won't be free. So you want to go back and check yourself and check the things that you have contacted, things that you have engaged yourself in, things that you have involved yourself in, and then see where the possible source may be. And when you recognize it, you just have to discard. If you can't recognize what the possible source may be, then you may have to probably uh, stay away from maybe movies for a while, stay away from listening to songs or particular songs you enjoy, stay away from reading certain materials that you like for a while until the dream pattern has changed. Then you will know that maybe it came from here, or it came from here, or it came from there. Yes, so you want to do that. And then there are also dreams that comes from possessions, things you may have bought from the market, from the supermarket. Maybe a necklace you bought, maybe a dress you bought from the mall, maybe a book you bought, maybe an object you bought, something that you bought and you brought into your house, your home. It can also be the grounds upon which an evil dream will start occurring in your dream life, and you want to possibly look at all these things and then deal with them. And at times also, there may be times when dreams may come as an attack. In other words, there's no legal ground, but then probably you went out and maybe you passed a particular territory where maybe there is a certain uh, maybe tension or forces around that environment, and you just pass by unknowingly. You have no idea. You just passed by, and that may also generate into an evil dream because you entered a territory that probably uh, demons were presiding over that territory, and as a way of attacking you back, they come up in your dream most of the time. Yes, so this is one of the other ways where you ignorantly find yourself in a space you don't know is demonically contaminated, and then eventually the demons that preside there begin to invade your dream life and to harass you. Then there are times that you also be having evil dreams because maybe somebody in your family is practicing maybe occult or witchcraft or magics. Any of these satanic arts can also introduce bad dreams to you. It can introduce bad dreams to you because your blood is connected with whoever is in that practice. And most of this practice, because they are demonic, they always look at destroying. So when somebody starts such kind of practices, now the spirits that he is contacting or making engagement with, now they look for good things in the family to destroy. They will always look for good things, and they get in contact, or they get into people's dream. People in the family, they get into their dream to destroy them. And most of the time they use some of these attacks is like a sacrifice. It's like the spirit is demanding something because the one that brought it is engaging it, and because it's engaging it, it also has to bring out its terms, what I want. As I'm doing this for you, this is what I also need, this is what you must do for me. And most of the time they go for blood, they go for to destroy people's marriage, they go to scatter people's homes, they come with sicknesses to afflict people. So if you have a family member that is practicing any of these kind of things, you want to uh, be very careful with that person so that it doesn't begin to interfere with your life through your dream. So now let's go back to the covenant. Now the covenant aspect may be a covenant in the family, and the way to deal with covenant sometimes deal with dreams which are rooted with covenant, which source may be on a covenant. Sometimes can be very frustrating and very challenging. But of course, if you know exactly what to do and you know how to go about it, you should be able to handle it without a problem. So normally the covenant has to do with blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice is involved. Sacrifice are involved, whether it's a child sacrifice, whether it's animal sacrifice, any form of sacrifice that is involved will always uh, stir up the force of that covenant. So you want to look at the covenant aspect very well, and then how to confront this covenant. You have to rely on the blood of Jesus. You have to rely on the covenant blood of Jesus. You have to depend on the blood of Jesus, because the blood of Jesus is also a sacrifice for you, for your freedom. That's the good thing here. So when the issue is covenant based, you have to resort to a superior covenant, and the only superior covenant that can bring anybody from any form of covenant related evil dreams is the blood of Jesus. So here you have to know how to use the blood. You have to study into the mystery of the blood. You have to understand the protective and the defensive power of the blood. You have to understand the liberation power of the blood of Jesus, and then you depend on that knowledge to break that covenant from your life. Then the evil dream can stop. Once the covenant has been terminated, the evil dream has no reason to come back again, because what is pulling it to you has been defeated, has been destroyed. So now the best thing you can do is that you just have to live your life. You have to live. So there are other covenants, of course, which I wouldn't go into here, but I'll talk about in the other sections so that you can understand some of these covenants, and then know the source of the affliction, which covenant is causing this evil dream to happen in your life. Then finally, you also want to work on your spirit. I am also going to do a section on how to develop your spirit, so you can come back and then follow the videos. Now, but shortly, your spirit always plays a role in any kind of evil dream. Your spirit, if your spirit is weak, these spirits have access to you. If your spirit is strong, then they don't have access to you. So you also want to pay attention to the status of your spirit, to work on your spirit. Your spirit must be strong. Otherwise, anytime these spirits test themselves up, then you become vulnerable to their attacks. So that is what I'll say on spirits. I'll do a video, like I've said, on how to fortify your spirit, so that you can use that wisdom, that knowledge, to also protect your spirit. God bless you so much.